All right, guys, we are live and we are ready for some more football for one final time tonight. I go live and we've got the Detroit Lions taking on the already messing up. The Kansas City Chiefs. And what should be a good one, as the Chiefs are favored by 2.5, of course. The Lions, despite their 4-1 record, are not the favorites tonight. ESPN picking the Chiefs to win. I believe they've been right pretty much every game we've covered today, so that's something to look forward to. Who would win tonight? But yeah, the Chiefs favored by 2.5, over under at 51, so they're expecting a lot of points tonight. Hey, and that's always exciting. Always a lot of points is always fun. Football, of course. What do you guys think, by the way? We do have a poll, and feel free to vote on it. Let's see, we have 4 votes in, and the Lions actually have every single vote so far. Again, only 4 votes, but that's something. Of course, Patrick Mahomes, and we'll, of course, I'm sure hear a lot of that tonight from Chris Collinsworth. He is actually having a very good year, a bounce-back year last year. Not so great statistically. Of course, he still won a lot of games, which is really all that matters. But this year, much better statistically. 1,257 yards, 8 touchdowns, only 2 picks. He's actually the leading rusher as well. I know that's pretty insane to think about, but he is their leading rusher with 190 yards. It's averaging over, 7 yards a carry? No, 6 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. Leading receiver is Thornton, believe it or not. No Worthy, no Rice, no Juju Smith-Schuster, no Kelsey, no Thornton. Tyler Thornton leading the team in receiving. Go Lions. Yeah, I think most of us are pulling for the Lions tonight. We like to see that record go to 2-4 if possible for the Chiefs. And then, of course, for the Lions, they have Jared Goff. He's not too bad himself. 12 touchdowns in 5 games. 2 picks, 1,187 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 325 yards on the ground. And then St. Brown is leading in the Lions, as for the Lions receiving, 407 yards for him. Hutchinson leading in sacks, 5 sacks. Carl Laftis with 3.5. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we have here. And then, of course, the injury report ruled out for the Lions: Wingo, Avaki, Strickland, Cunningham, and Arnold. For the Chiefs, it's going to be Wiley, Mitchell, Herring, Fulton, and Simmons. Looking at the schedule pretty much for the Lions, again, they started off, we covered that game there in Green Bay, and the Lions didn't look good. I'm like, man, maybe the Lions might have regressed even further than I thought they would, but nope, that was just a lie, as they have, they've went on to blow out the Bears 52-21. They overcame the Baltimore Ravens 38-30. And then, of course, they blow out the Bengals 34-10. And then, of course, taking care of Cincinnati last week 37-24. So that is where they stand. That is their season in review. And, of course, for the home team, the Chiefs, they are, of course, again, 2-3. That's, again, a kind of a big thing. Lions Steelers Super Bowl, please. I don't know about that. We'll see. Would be nice to see the Steelers there. I think the Lions have a better shot, much better shot than the Steelers do. But, of course, again, the Chiefs losing to the Chargers week 1 in Brazil. Then they lose to the Eagles in week 2. Then they're able to beat the Giants without a kicker, and I think that is a reason why they actually won that game, is the Giants didn't have a kicker. It changed the whole thing for the Chiefs. And then, of course, they beat the Ravens. They were banged up that day as well, eventually losing Lamar during that. And then, of course, then they play Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, then they lose. So the Chiefs find themselves in a situation where they really are just, again, 2-3, looking for just to get back to the 500. I mean, I don't know. Again, they beat a team that didn't have their kicker. And then, of course, they beat the Ravens, which, again, they were already blowing out the Ravens. So you can say, well, Lamar already played, but, definitely an injury there as well. So the Chiefs, I mean, I don't know. They need to play somebody and beat somebody that has played the entire game pretty much. That's kind of where I'm at with them. Just stopped in to give a like and support the channel. Thank you, Chris. Again, feel free, folks. Again, I know I've been here all day. You don't have to stay and all that. I'm just seeing how this goes. We'll see how it goes tonight. Again, I plan on doing all 4 streams, in the future, from the morning till the end. But Again, I do appreciate you, Chris, and again, Denny, of course, and George as well. Thank you all for your support. As again, it's a long day. Let me go ahead and back out here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, but yeah, again, as I said earlier, the Chiefs are favored by 2.5. Most of America, though, going with the Lions in the straight-up pick'em. Lions, 74% have the people here on ESPN have picked the Lions. 26% have picked the Chiefs. So let's see. Looking at my pick'em, I am 9-3. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So bounce back week for sure. If we can go 2-1 our last few games there, we will be fine. So we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. Again, if you haven't already done so, make sure again to like and subscribe if you're just joining here as a guest. Thank you for clicking on the live stream. And of course, again, appreciate you guys. Even again, if you're also, a subscriber, thank you again for clicking on the live stream. Like I said, a lot of people calling this game tonight. So I don't know how many people I'll have a chance to really, new subscribers, if any. But, we'll see how it goes, really. That's all we can do is just do our best and hope for the best. So again, we're just ready for kickoff in about a few minutes. Like I said, the Chiefs are looking to get back to 500. The Lions looking to keep this 4-game winning streak alive. And, of course, hopefully they can put a 5 next to the W instead of putting a 1 next to the L. So, yeah, and again, if you want to get specific, feel free to let me know the score tonight. I'm thinking like a 27-24 game. I think it'll be a good one. So, we're just kind of waiting to see how it'll go tonight. They're interviewing Hutchinson there on the sideline. Of course, again, he's had a great season so far. 5 sacks. And, again, they're going to need him tonight as they play these Chiefs. Again, obviously we already know about Juwan Taylor. He always tries to get a nice start before the play starts. So, again, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Lions, a little too aggressive, tries to rely on the analytics, in my opinion, a little too much. But we'll see how it goes tonight. And, of course, the Chiefs, they have Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, so pretty good. 9 straight AFC West titles. They may, again, that might snap this year as the Chargers are 4-2 to start their season. So, all right. Here comes the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to be kicking off to the Lions. Lions will be starting off with the ball. They won the toss and elected to receive. Jared Allen, the former Chief, the former Viking, and I believe the Panther as well, in attendance as he's going to, I guess, bang the drum. As Kansas City has ripped off the Florida State chants. I didn't know that. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Butker is going to be kicking off for Kansas City. Sailors and Reynolds will be receiving for the Lions. And we are about to get ready for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this will load up. I don't know. All right, we are off. Butker kicks it off. Fielded at the 3s, at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and... oh, he's still on the sweep, broken tackle. He's at the 28-yard line, reversing field. Good stuff there by number 30 of Kansas City to track him down, because that could have been a huge, huge play there. Here comes the Lions offense. Again, they've been pretty good, putting up a lot of points against a lot of teams. So they're looking to do that tonight against a Chiefs defense that, again, you wouldn't think of the Chiefs as a great defense, but they've been pretty good on the, defensive side pretty much for a while. 34.8 points a game. That's the most through 5 games in NFL history. That's how good the Lions offense has been. So 1st and 10, Goff is under center, receiver to the right, receiver to left. Goff hands it off. This is Gibbs at the 30, and he's going to get brought down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 4, and that's how this game will start off. Highlighting Jared Goff, a 75% completion percentage, averaging 237 per game, 12 touchdowns, and 2 picks. That is his stats pretty much through week 5 of the NFL. Not too shabby. 2nd and 6, ball at the 33. Goff is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Gibbs is in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Trying to bounce it outside and really can't. As that's a gain of 1 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Lions. Do apologize. I'll be clearing my throat a lot. It's my 4th game of the day. So a lot of stuff here happening on the channel. Goff in the shotgun. He's pointing at a linebacker. They need to get to the 39 for a brand new set of downs. Goff drops back, fires. It's caught at the 35. He's got some space at the 40. Cuts inside and brought down at the 45-yard line. That is Sam Laporta with the catch. Gain of 11, and of course a brand new set of downs for the Lions. So again, nice little catch and run for the Lions. 1st and 10 coming up at the Detroit 45. Laporta looks like he's kind of in the slot or something there. Goff under center, receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle and spinning around, but is tackled at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of about 3. Let's go ahead and turn that off there. So again, they're highlighting the Chiefs' defense. Chiefs' defense, they've been good, but not this year. This year they've been okay, if that. Goff in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. They're at the 49. Goff telling Gibbs something. Goff drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 44 and immediately going out of bounds, but he will have the first down. That is Jameson Williams on the catch. First down, Lions. Jameson Williams looking to get more involved here with the Lions. He's kind of struggled, or, I don't know if he's struggled. He's just not really getting a lot of targets or just not a lot of catches. But again, he has struggled so far this year. 1st and 10, ball at the 44. Goff under center. Play action. Moving to his right, fires. It's caught at the 40. He's at the 35-30. Tries to hurdle a guy and is pushed out of bounds at the 29. Williams already with 2 catches. And, of course, a brand new set of downs for the Lions. Just hurdled a guy. Brand new set of downs for the Lions. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Goff is under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. That is St. Brown. Hands it off to St. Brown. St. Brown cutting forward, but is tripped up at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 2. So not much happening there for the Lions. That'll make it 2nd and 8. Lions again averaging almost 35 points a game. I mean, that is just amazing what they've been able to do since really the first, and that's including, of course, the Packers game where they didn't really do well. So 2nd and 8, ball at the 27. Goff under center, hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs dancing around, dancing inside at the 25, and is brought down at the 21-yard line. Gibbs on the carry, gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and manageable for the Lions. Goff under center. Ball at the 21. They need to get to the 19 for a brand new set of downs, sending St. Brown in motion. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, fighting forward, and he's going to get the first down, crossing the 19-yard line. Brand new set of downs for the Lions. That was a nice Nice second effort there by Gibbs. Showing Montgomery on the sideline. I don't think he's seen the field. So I wonder what's going on. Maybe they saw something in analytics. I don't know. Again, the Lions use a lot of analytics. So 1st and 10. Ball at the 18.5-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires over the middle. It's caught. Oh, it's a hook and ladder. Caught by Brown. Tosses to Gibbs at the 15. And is going to be pushed out of bounds. Well, I guess right there at the 15-yard line. Couldn't quite see there on the far end. But a nice play. Only though it only gets 3 yards, though. Chris Jones with a big hit on Goff. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Lions. They're at the 15. Goff in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Tight end in tight. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Sending a man in motion. That is Tesla. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs cuts inside of the 10 and brought down at the 9-yard line. That's going to be close. And yeah, looks like they're going to give him the first down. He needed to get to the 8.5-yard line. He gets there to the 8.5-yard line. First down, Lions. Shown here the replay. Gibbs, again, just doing a good job of being patient. Little Le'Veon Bell-esque there. First and goal, ball at the 8. Goff under center. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle at the 5 and brought down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of about 4 on the play as the Lions continuing to just kind of chew this clock up. Man, they're already at 7.5 minutes here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. Again, that's what they need to do. Shorten the game. Try to keep Mahomes off the field. Of course, again, I know the Chiefs aren't as good as, they have been, but, it's still something. Goff in the shotgun. Trips to the right, tight end in, tight to the left. Goff awaiting the snap. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Gibbs. Up the middle, fighting, and he is going to be brought down after a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 2. Again, the clock just moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. We're approaching the 6:40 mark. Third and goal. Yeah, if they don't get it, I imagine they go for it because, again, that's just what Campbell has done. Campbell just goes for it. He's aggressive. 3rd and goal at the 2. Goff under center. Hands it off up the middle to Gibbs, and I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be a little bit short. It's going to hide that. So 4th and goal. Again, I don't think he got it. I think they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. So far this year, the Lions are 7 for 9 on 4th down. The clock already at 5:40 left in the first quarter. They are just chewing this clock. Goff under center. Goff gets a snap, moving to his right, fires into the turf, and wait, there's a whistle. Timeout Detroit prior to the snap. Oh, wow, that is crazy. I didn't even hear the whistle till he already started rolling out. So, I guess there's a timeout here for Detroit. 5:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, only just one drive. They've just been running the ball it's almost a 10-minute drive. It's not going to be a 10-minute drive. This play won't last 28 seconds, but, it's something. Again, it's definitely something to behold. Lions just just moving the ball down the field with ease. Slow and steady wins the race. So far, again, this drive, 14 plays, 70 yards, 9 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock. And again, they are going to go for it. Goff is under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Goff is now going to go out. Montgomery's going to throw it to Goff. Goff catches it, fighting, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Oh, my goodness. Montgomery took the snap. Goff was under center. Then he moved out to his left. Montgomery took the snap, faked it like he was going in. Then he threw it to Goff, who he was kind of just juggling it in the air. That was an amazing catch. Wow, and of course, St. Brown with a great block. Oh, hats off to St. Brown. Without St. Brown, this is not going anywhere. St. Brown really wanted that block. Hats off to St. Brown. Oh, so Terry McAuley. So Terry McAuley just said what they just did was illegal. Now, it doesn't matter because it's not a reviewable play. Oh, they are taking this off the board. Wow. That is interesting because, again, they said this isn't reviewable. Now, again, the question is, were they discussing it amongst themselves or did the NFL make a call? Wow, that is pretty crazy. The ball bounced off the defender before we got it. Yeah, I know. That was an amazing. Oh, man. Well, that was taken off the board, so it looks like the Lions are going to have to... And Campbell is just incensed. Again, the question is, did they get the call from the NFL? If they did, well, that is not right. Obviously, they missed the call, but regardless, that is very interesting. Wait, the Lions offense is coming back onto the field, folks. The Chiefs call that penalty. Yeah, maybe. That was interesting. Again, I don't know. That was a little odd. So it's 4th and goal. The offense is still on the field, folks. And Goff shaking his head. He doesn't like something. I was going to have a little chat here with the referee. And Goff is upset about something. He's getting in the referee's face. Delay of game, and that's going to back him up 5 again. That's just... Now you have to kick. There's no way. Goff wants to chat it over with the referee. Something's just not right. What a wild sequence of events. It is crazy. Yeah, Chris, it's crazy. What in the world is going on? Well, after all this, the Lions will go ahead and try for 3. So Bates is on to attempt the field goal from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. And the Lions lead 3-0 after all that craziness. After all that craziness, folks, the Lions take a 3-0 lead over Kansas City with 5:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Well, that was an interesting drive. That was interesting. 15 plays, 61 yards, 9:39 off the clock. That was a long drive. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. Again, it's a growing channel, so make sure, again, to subscribe and definitely speed up the process of the growing channel. Again, 1,100 subs in the last 10 weeks. And, of course, this is my 4th game of the day. So, yes, four streams Definitely a lot happening. Were two people moving at the same time? I didn't see that. No, I think it was apparently the quarterback. If he lines up under center, he has to set. He has to come to a set position in the backfield. From what Terry McCauley said, again, I don't really know if that's true. I'm assuming it is. McCauley was a very good ref whenever he did referee. That is definitely, though, it's definitely sus. So, yeah. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football, if you like the MLB, make sure to do so. Make sure to subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. And that is pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say, really. Yeah, again, this is my fourth game of the day, covered earlier. The Bengals-Packers, covered the Browns-Steelers, of course, and then the Broncos-Jets. So, yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of games today. It was definitely a game. Okay, that would make sense, I guess. Yeah, that's the explanation that we got. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. All right, we're back here again. Sunday Night Football, my first ever Sunday night game here on the channel. And probably won't be the last. Obviously, it won't be. As, again, the Lions, again, they look pretty good on that opening drive, scoring 3. And the Chiefs, of course, will get the ball now for the first time. So Mahomes looking to get on the field and, of course, trying to match it or of course, better it. So Bates is ready to kick things off, and there is the kickoff. It's fielded in the end zone. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down around the 30-yard line. That is, who was that? Remigio with the return. NFL game streaming. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove that. Let's go ahead and remove that. Get that out of here. All right, here come the Chiefs. Mahomes is in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receivers to the right. Sending Worthy in motion. Mahomes hands it off Pacheco. Pacheco with the carry, and he's not going to get much. He's only getting 1. So Pacheco only gets 1. That'll make it 2nd and 9 coming up for the Chiefs. Showing Mahomes' stats, 63% completion, 251 yards a game, 38 rushing yards a game, 11 total touchdowns, and 2 turnovers. Like I said again, earlier, he's actually leading the team in rushing. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Mahomes jumps back, fires. It's caught by Kelsey at the 35. Makes a guy miss at the 40. Breaking tackles at the 45. And is brought down at the 47-yard line. That's a brand new set of downs for Travis Kelsey and the Chiefs. I really don't want to cheer for the Chiefs, but my dislike of the Lions trumps my dislike for the Chiefs. That's fair. That is fair. It was similar for me when it came to... Actually, I don't know. No, I disagree. I don't disagree, but I'll tell you in a second. 1st and 10, Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Mahomes moving to his right. Fires over the middle. It is caught at the 40. Oh, this is Juju Smith-Schuster at the 30, 25, and brought down at the 23-yard line. Juju Smith-Schuster, the former Steeler, with the big play there. But no, actually, I just remembered that whenever the Bengals or the Ravens would play the Patriots, I actually pulled for the Bengals and the Bengals and Ravens. I just hated the Patriots so much. So I would cheer for the division rival over the Patriots. Swifty moves by Kelsey. Yep. 1st and 10 ball at the 24. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco down the left side. Cuts inside. He's at the 20. Showing some speed at the 15 and runs out of bounds at the 13. Nice run by Pacheco. Kind of looking like his old self there. Again, He he was a pretty fast back before the injury. Of course, he struggled since the injury. But that was a nice burst of speed there for Pacheco. That was just flat out him sprinting as fast as he could. That's good stuff. 1st and 10 at the 13. In the shotgun is Mahomes. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco down the left side, cuts inside, and is brought down at the 11-yard line. So a gain of 2 by Isaiah Pacheco. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Lions had like a 15-play drive to start off the game. Took off 9.5 minutes off the clock. Highlighting here, Jalen Moore signed a 2-year deal, $30 million contract in the offseason. Came over from the Niners. Mahomes under center, sending a man in motion. Mahomes, play action, moving to his right. Pump fakes, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. He was out of the pocket, nobody there. If the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, then I would 100% be cheering for the Lions. Okay, fair enough. Is that because the Chiefs will be at 4? And they'd be closing in on the Packers have... Do they have 4? They have 4, right? Yeah, they have 4. 3rd and 8, ball at the 11. They need to get to the 3 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, trying to find something. Oh, he's going to take off and run, and is brought down at the 6. Lowering the shoulder is Mahomes. So, looks like the Chiefs are going to go for it here on 4th and 3. So trying to match the Lions, at least as far as going for it. Again, it could be a penalty that nullifies it like the Lions. I don't know. 4th and 3. They're at the 6. They need to get to the 3 for a brand new set of downs. They've converted 90% of their 4th downs. Mahomes drops back, fires. It's caught at the 3, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the Chiefs take a 6-3 lead over the Lions with 1:11 left to go here in the first quarter. That was Worthy's first touchdown of the season. Now, I've had him in fantasy. I don't remember if I benched him because he had been struggling. It would be me to actually bench the guy. Let me go and look. Let me just look, and then I won't look at the phone again, I promise. The extra point is pending. The snap hold kick. It is up. Oh, and he shanks it. Butker just shanked it. Worthy. No, I started him. Let's go. Look at me go. All right. Well, the score is 6-3 after Butker shanked the extra point. 4 for Packers, 2 Star, 1 Favre, 1 Roger. Yep, that's what I thought. Of course, the Chiefs have 3 with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, wait, no, they don't. They have 4. Yeah, the Chiefs have 4. They won 1 with Len Dawson. Yeah, they won 1 with Leonard Dawson. He shanks the extra point. Yeah, that was a pretty bad kick. Butker's been pretty good, but the last year or so he's been kind of shaky. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football or the MLB, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. It's a growing channel, folks. I assure you, we are definitely moving in the right direction. So definitely appreciate you for clicking on the live stream. Again, there's a lot of people covering this game tonight. And, of course, again, feel free to subscribe to the channel. As, again, like I said, we are growing and growing and growing. And, of course, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you'd like. I try to read as many comments as I possibly can. And, of course, for the most part, I can read all comments. So if you want to chat about football, chat about the game, that's fine with me. It ain't really going to offend me at all because I do enjoy talking football with anybody. Of course, we don't have any football games happening now, but we can go ahead and go over the scores that happened earlier today. Again, we have the Steelers, of course, defeating the Browns 23-9. Raiders over the Titans 20-10. Packers over the Bengals 27-18. Buccaneers over the Niners 30-19. Broncos over the Jets 13-11. Colts over the Cardinals 31-27. Chargers over the Dolphins 29-27. Patriots over the Saints 25-19. Panthers over the Cowboys 30-27. Seahawks over the Jaguars 20-12. And the Rams over the Ravens 17-3. That is what's been happening across the football world. We're just pretty much waiting to get back into action here in Kansas City. Got a long drive by the Lions. Does that mean it'll be a quicker game? No. In case you haven't heard of her, Taylor Swift is at the game tonight. Taylor Swift. Yep, a Swift sighting. I love this time of the year, Doc. Playoff baseball, football, and the NHL season kicking off. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Definitely ready for 10. He's at the 20, 25, and brought down at the 29. Yeah, I might get into some hockey here. We may do that, of course, after again football season. It really just depends. Really just depends. Might do some in December. Maybe I do. I don't know. It just really depends. I don't know. But we may. I'll have to download some of the NHL logos. I have yet to do that. I have all the NFL, college football, MLB, and UFL. None for the NHL. That might be changing very soon. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Ball at the 29. Goff is under center. Sending a man in motion. Goff with the toss. This is Montgomery. He's at the 30 and brought down at the 32. That's a gain of 3 for the Detroit Lions as we're ticking under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Yeah, I agree. Again, good time of the year for sports. Once we hit October, November, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I love the weather, of course, when it's fall. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 32. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Goff takes the snap, looking over the middle. And it's going to be firing over the middle. It's caught at the 50. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 42. That is Sam Laporta with the catch and run. That's a brand new set of downs for the Lions, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter. Listen to call. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be a rough first start, but I'll give it a shot. My first few years, I only watched playoff hockey. Now I try to watch all the games. Hockey wasn't big? Okay, I gotcha. No, it's definitely not big here, but, I know there's a market for it. All right, again, that is the end of the first quarter. It's 6-3. 6-3. Let's see. I saw your text here. I'm okay. I'm okay, Trisk. Thank you, though. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, definitely give it a sub. Make sure, again, to like it up as well. And as I mentioned, again, this is my 4th game of the day, the final game of the day. Thank goodness. And I'll be doing this, of course, every single Sunday, 3 to 4 games every single Sunday. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like it up and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. You pull for the Hurricanes, so I also like Ottawa. I don't remember what Ottawa is. Carolina, though, is the Hurricanes, if I recall. They're pretty good. They are pretty good for sure. Penguins, again, they're all right. They were good. Now haven't been good the last few years, but they have had a nice start of the year. I think they lost, though, today. Or at least yesterday. I can't remember. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the second quarter beginning, and the Chiefs leading 6-3, but the Lions are driving at the Kansas City 42. But again, I do appreciate you guys. I really do mean that. I'm not just saying it because, again, like I said, there's a lot of people out there tonight covering this game. So, again, I'm just dipping my feet into the Sunday night football landscape, seeing if, hey, maybe it's something sustainable. And, again, I'm just trying to see how it goes. We'll give it a few more trial runs. Hey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then we just do stuff during the day. But for the most part, I think it can. I think it will. Of course, again, the Steelers play the Packers in a few weeks, so that's going to be a guarantee Sunday night game next week. What are we looking at here? And I got the Steelers, Bengals. Then the Sunday matchup in the morning, Rams and Jaguars. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm going to have to look at that. So Atlanta and San Francisco, interesting. And then, of course, Monday Night Football, doubleheader. Interesting. Yep, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Again, I'm going to try to do as much as I can. So 1st and 10, ball at the 42. Goff pointing. Kind of directing traffic. Goff takes a snap, hands it off to Montgomery at the he's at the 40, he's at the 35, and is at the 30 and brought down at the 29. That's a good play out of the little timeout there. So nice play. First down for the Lions. I love how Canadians talk. A. No, that's right. It's A. My girlfriend asked if I'm Canadian because of how I talk. Oof. GG's, I guess. I don't know. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Goff is under center. Receiver to the right. Tight ends in tight. I believe that's Montgomery in the backfield. Montgomery gets the snap. He's going to take it up the right side, and he's brought down at the 22-yard line. Nice gain there by Montgomery. Gain of 6 on the play. It's only the second possession here for the Lions. Again, they had that long drive in the first quarter. Oh, geez. Jones got wrecked by Sewell. 2nd and 4. Goff is under center. And he will roll out to his left, fire. It is caught by St. Brown at the 25. Trying to stiff arm his way to something, but he can't really find anything as he maybe gets a yard. So that is 3rd and 3 coming up for the Lions. Third and 3. Ball at the 22. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Sending a man in motion, that is Laporta. Goff drops back. Looking, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jameson Williams. He's been looking to get going, and here he is getting going against the Chiefs. What a catch, what a run. Breaking tackles, and the Lions have taken a 9-6 lead. Of course, we're pending the extra point. Lions have a scary offense. As a Packers fan, I'm worried. Oh, yeah, no, they are good. Again, you guys did such a good job of nullifying them. That's why I'm like, well, the Packers may be legit. And I still think they can be, but definitely have not looked like that in a while. Jameson Williams, 3 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown already. Looks like there's an injury for a Chief. It's Williams. So we're just kind of waiting here for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good, and the Lions lead 10-6 over the Chiefs with 12:49 left to go. Lions looking good tonight. They have scored both times they've had the ball. Chiefs will have an opportunity to match that coming up. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, MLB, or college football, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to like and subscribe. It's a growing channel. Just crossed 20 today. Or was it 1430? I think it was 1430. I think. I could be wrong. I honestly don't recall. But I do know that we're at, 14.5. Yeah, no, again, we're moving up. I think we just crossed 1400 yesterday, so it's been a pretty good weekend. ESPN box score shows Gibbs having 0 receptions and 3 yards. So that was actually, if I recall, it was a catch by St. Brown, and then it was a hook and ladder. So that is actually accurate there, Jonathan. So St. Brown made the catch, but then he tossed it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is the one that has the yards. So no, that is accurate. That is definitely accurate. And of course, folks, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. Of course, again, like I don't know, you guys, if you haven't been here, then you don't know. But it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. It really has. Like, I would say, again, like 99% of the commenters have been positive, been awesome. Again, I love chatting football, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. Again, I call games. So again, if you like the NFL, college football, or MLB, this is the channel for you. And again, your fellow sports fans have already done so, so you may as well sub. It is free to do so, folks. Completely free. Showing off the Rams and the Jaguars again next Sunday morning, so I'm already thinking about that. Oh, and I got to set up the stream for tomorrow. Oh, I'm getting tired already. I'm getting tired. 4th game of the day. I've been in this room pretty much 90% of my awake day. Isn't that insane? Oh my gosh. It is what it is. All right, we are back. Again, the Lions going to be kicking things back off to Kansas City. There is the kickoff. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and driven backwards at the 31. And the Chiefs will come on out. Fastest 300 career passing touchdowns, including postseason. Mahomes, 139. Rodgers at 147. Marino, 152. Peyton Manning, at 161. 1st and 10, ball at the 31. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, steps up, pump fakes, trying to spin away, fires. It's caught at the 50, and he got hit really hard at the 50, and that's where he's going to be dropped. Brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. This is why I love this channel. Chris Collinsworth on NBC never answers my questions. Oh, yeah. You could have a backup quarterback for a quarter or so, but no, you choose to be a Brett Favre. I know, I'm sorry. Might as well keep it going. I'm already almost done. Just another 2.5 hours. 1st and 10, Mahomes is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Mahomes drops back, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 46, and he's brought down at the 44. That is Noah Gray with the catch. Gain of 6 on the play. Showing ads during the game. I don't know. Again, they're cutting away here, so maybe there is a stoppage of play that I don't know about, but they are talking about Tirico and Collinsworth. Looks like there is an injured Lion down. Hopefully he's okay. Injury timeout here in Kansas City. An injured Lion. They'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. Of course, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel. Believe it or not. It really is. I'd get scared if he started answering my questions. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Chris Collinsworth just like, hey, Jonathan, here's a guy that's asking a question. Yeah, that's, yeah, Lion got hurt. Token, tuning on in. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great day. It's been, it's been a pretty good day. It's a pretty good day. Again, I've been locked in this room all day. So, but it's all good. It's been a good day. Again, I'm glad I did it. It's been a successful day, I would say. We got a lot of subs on the channel today. So, would be nice to get to again. I don't know. We'll get to, if we get to 1.46, would be good. Would be really good. If not, that's okay. That's okay. It's been a good day. Pretty happy with it. I'm just tired though. Of course, again, tomorrow I'll be calling the NLCS Game 1. Doing it. Yeah, we're team doing it. We're trying. We're trying to make something here because, yeah, we definitely, it wouldn't be the worst thing if I could do this for a living. It would be pretty cool if that were the case. So I just gotta keep going, Token. I'm losing my hair though. Every time I look over there, I'm like, man, I feel like my hair wasn't that low or that high. It is what it is, though. Oh, the stress, folks. It's crazy. Life is stressful. I'm sure you guys know on your end as well. But yeah, definitely, again, feel free to comment down below. Again, I appreciate the kind words, Token. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. We will have to play. I know we say it all the time, but we'll have to play something. Play some video game or something. It's just I know you're always doing your fishing, and then me, whenever I do play, it's for a little bit. It's maybe for an hour or two, and then that's it. Of course, I didn't play it all yesterday, and I didn't play it all today. I've been streaming 7 streams in 2 days. Man. That's a lot of talking. All right, 2nd and 4, ball at the 44. They need to get to the 40 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes going to keep it. He's going to fake pitch it, and he's going to get tackled by Campbell out of bounds. That's a gain of 1. Jack Campbell, the nice tackle. Been stuck on Battlefield. Yeah, I've heard Battlefield's good. Yeah, we're working. We're trying to make it happen. So, yeah, it looks like Joseph, the shaking up guy there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Chiefs as they need to get to the 40 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Hunt is fighting forward, and he's not going to get there as he's going to get a gain of 2. Again, he needed 3. So he's going to be about a yard short of the line to gain. I bet if you listened to half of your father's advice from his mistakes that your life would be less stressful. Yeah, probably, but then, I wouldn't be doing this right now. That's another thing. I look at it that way. I look at a lot of things that way. I wouldn't be where I'm at if I did a different thing, and I don't regret that. 4th and 1, Mahomes hands it off up the middle to Hunt, and he's got the first down as he's brought down at the 38-yard line. That's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Yeah, no, if I definitely live like, yeah, it's, I don't know how often you guys think about that, but I used to think about that a lot. But, if you definitely, think about what you could have done, different life choices, like, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have married, my wife. I would have never met her. If I would have went to college, I would have done all these other things. Just a whole different thing. Here's the pitch to Pacheco. Pitches to Worthy. Pitches back to Mahomes. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. Sliding down at the 28-yard line. And that's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Doc, where are you? I'm listening to the Blue Jays Mariners. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I like to do Sunday Night Football. You know, in hindsight, probably should have done that. Probably would have had a little bit more success, but it's okay. It's okay. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Hello there, Ultimate Sports. Didn't your dad say something? I don't know. Probably did. As Pacheco gets the ball, and he's going to fight forward for about a gain of a yard. Not too much there. I'm saying he got 2 on the screen, but no, he definitely only got 1 at most. Second and 9 coming up for the Chiefs as they're driving. 8:35 left to go here in the second quarter. The Lions again leading 10-6. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes, play action, drops back, steps up. Oh, and he loses the ball. The ball's loose. And I think Mahomes just recovered it. Oh, only Mahomes can recover his own fumble. Can't wait to see Chris Collinsworth here. Oh, no, he's just saying Hutchinson's doing a good job. Man, Mahomes just just landed on top of it. Third and 18, ball at the 36. Mahomes is in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, caught by Schuster. He's at the 35. He's at the 30, 25, 20. Oh, and he's down to the 19. They needed to get to the 18. So this will be very interesting going forward. It's going to be 4th and 1. Smith, Schuster. Looks like the Chiefs are going to go for it here. I'll no longer be able to call college or pro games this year because our TV. Oh, I totally get it, man. I'm sorry. That stinks. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout. So the Chiefs going to take a timeout here with 7:01 remaining. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ultimate. Didn't that running back yesterday get his own fumble? Yeah. You called it in what? What did I call it? I don't even remember what I called it. But yeah, no. I remember something like that, though. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel. Trust me, it is. Over 1,100 subs in the last 9 weeks. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. 4th and 1. Ball at the 19.5. They need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the left, 2 tight ends in tight. Mahomes moving to his right. Fires, and it is knocked away at the last second by Harper. Worthy asking for the flag. No flag is down on the field. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Mahomes biting his chin guard here. Jeez, what a play by Harper. And the Lions will take over at their own 19. Then delete. You just put them on private. Oh, it's all good. I haven't checked, to be honest with you, not in a few days. I check like every week or so, to be honest. Just see like what everyone's doing. Kind of a dumb play there, trying to get too cute. Just run up the middle. Yeah, no, they just needed 1.5 yards. Folks, again, appreciate you guys. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe as I'm trying to adjust this mic here. It's a very nice mic. I'm very thankful that I received it from my wife, and then my mama actually was also got this mic, but still some adjustments to be made. I gotta probably move it over here. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, again, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like the NFL, if you like the MLB, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting here. Again, this is my 4th stream of the day. So I do apologize if I seem a little bit tired or I stumble on my words. I was stumbling on my words earlier, but that's because I was exhausted. So 5 hours of sleep combined in the last 2 days. Hey, we're making it, though. We're making it. Oh, I would have taken the 3. Yeah. I don't know. I think I would have probably... I think I would have done the 3. That seems like what I would have done. I may still be able to do NBA, but my YouTube TV keeps saying game is out of my area. Oh, yeah, that's so stupid. I know. I mean, I'm good. I'm not doing the NBA. I don't care about the NBA. If I do it, I did it for the money. That is being honest. I don't know. Only if it really leads to channel success, honestly. If I did it for me. Again, I would like... I am going to do one hockey game. I do plan on doing that. I just don't know when. I'm thinking later down the road, but things have changed. And I don't know. Might move that up. We'll see. So again, turnover and downs. I guess they want to run through about 5 minutes commercials here to make sure they get enough advertising in. All right, we're back. USC and Notre Dame. No, that's actually a good game. If I weren't calling games, I would definitely watch that one, to be honest with you. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs taking it down the right side, hurdling over a guy, and is brought down at the 25. That was a pretty exciting run there. Gain of 5. NBA regular season starts on the 21st. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I just don't care to really follow it, you know? Not anymore. All right, 2nd and 5. Goff is actually under center. Goff hands it off. This is Gibbs up the middle. Oh, and he's blown up. Chenal and Bolton just came out of nowhere, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. Makes sense to do it after the NBA All-Star break. Okay, well, hey, if I do NBA, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, not really right now. I'm good. Because that's in February, which, again, football season ends in February. But, of course, again, I kind of like college basketball as well. I love college basketball. It's actually very fun. Goff is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to left. Goff drops back. Moving to his right. Stepping up now. Evading pressure. And he's going to take off and run. And he's got the first down. Jared Goff. A 7-yard run. Mahomes can't believe it there on the sideline. Have to rely on bad streams to see peaks of the games. Oh, yeah. Bad streams like mine. Except I don't show the game. Because I'm not trying to get this channel banned. So a brand new set of downs for the Lions. 1st and 10, ball at the 33. Goff is under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle. He's got some space at the 35, 40, 45, and brought down at the 48. Nice run by Jahmyr Gibbs. Again, he is so explosive. He now has 53 yards on the game. He's been really good. Keep grinding your channel, though. I've checked out other streamers. Like your style for sure. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Not saying, I know it's going to be a weird comment here. I'm just making a statement here. A lot of people named Nick love this channel. I'm just saying. I don't know why. It's just for some reason there's always, I don't know. I have like 4 or 5 on the channel. 1st and 10, Gibbs hands it off up the middle, and he's still on his feet at the 50 and brought down at the 46. The cameraman was lost. I just happened to see it at the end of the screen, and then the cameraman saw it. Wow, what a run there. Again, Gibbs, he is just athletically gifted. Look at him. He's just so good. I mean, you can't look at him, but I can. I mean, if you're watching it at your own TV. He is just very good, folks. 2nd and 4, ball at the 46. Goff under center. They need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs. Sending a man in motion. Goff Play action. Heavy pressure. It's going to spike it into the turf. There was Montgomery in the area. So no grounding there. That was lucky. Bucks versus Celtics. That is your game. Is that really my game? Bucks versus Celtics. I mean, Milwaukee. I have the the Brewers. The Brewers, subscribers. They should be Bucks fans. I don't know where Milwaukee or the Celtics come in though. On the good hand, I was able to get some help, so that shouldn't happen again. I don't remember what you just. I'm sorry, Ultimate. I'm lost here. All right. 3rd and 4 is going to hand it off to Montgomery up the middle, spinning free, and is brought down about 1.5 yards short of the line to gain. So it's going to be 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. This is interesting. 4th and 2 at the Kansas City 44. They need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs. Goff is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Goff takes the snap. They're going for it. Goff, heavy pressure, fires. It is dropped. Incomplete. Pass intended for St. Brown. He just couldn't hang on. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 44. Oh, okay. Good deal. All right, again, it's going to be Kansas City ball at their own 44. Again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you want to follow the game and you want it more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, like I've said, we are a growing channel, 1,100 subs in the last 10 weeks. So that's over 100 subs a week. We are definitely trending in the right direction. So definitely subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. And again, I cover the NFL, college football, and the MLB. So those are the 3 things that I really cover. So, if you ask a question about, well, do you cover this? I'm like, well, I cover the NFL, college football, and the MLB. Well, what about the WNBA? And I'll be like, well, I cover the NFL, MLB, and college football. Stuff like that. You get the gist. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play. Again, this is my 4th game of the day. I'm pretty exhausted. My voice might be non-existent tomorrow, to be honest with you. 12 hours of yapping. It actually is kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. My throat does not feel great. But, hey, you know what? Again, if this channel pops off, then it's all worth it in the end. I got to work hard now. I can maybe relax a little bit later down the road. So, again, appreciate you guys for checking out the channel. And I know there's a lot of people streaming this game, so I do really appreciate you giving me a chance to call it. This guy, okay, Trisk. Tim, you're good. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for the kind words. Like I've said, I do appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to chat down below and talk about whatever you like. If you, just talk about football or whatever. Again, we're all sports fans here, so I love talking football. I can talk football all day, every day. So, yeah, definitely chat it up. And, of course, I do have a poll. Feel free to vote on who you think is going to win today. I think it's a pretty 50-50 game, though you guys actually have the Lions with 64% with the vote. 36% of you guys have the Chiefs winning. So I'm actually kind of shocked by it, to be honest with you. I thought it'd be more 50-50. But, hey, you guys have spoken. You need some recall. They're actually good. Recall. Yeah, I think okay. It's like the cough drop or something, right? 1st and 10, ball at the 44. Mahomes. Play action's going to dump it off to Pacheco. Pacheco, though, is swallowed up in the backfield. That's a loss on the play. Anzalone read it and sniffed it out. Doing great. Thank you again. Thank you for the kind words, Nick. Appreciate it. I'm actually going to say that. I'm actually going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know how. All right, 2nd and 10, ball at the 44. Mahomes drops back, steps up, fires, and it is caught at the 41 and immediately out of bounds. But, of course, he will have the first down. And that is a horrible spot, actually. Marked it at the 42. What the heck? Clearly went out of bounds at the 41. So he's out of bounds, and I think that's the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs will have the ball at the Detroit 42, I guess, outside of the 2-minute warning. What do you think about the Rockets Thunder to start the year? Like I said, Ultimate, I don't really follow the NBA anymore. You know, I just don't. Now, if it's like 10 years ago, well, even then, actually, no. 15. Pretty much when I was a kid. Well, was I 13 at the time? 15 years ago? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, Ultimate. I don't like it. And if you like the NBA, hey, that's cool. You know, it's just not for me anymore. You know, I'm just tired of 3-pointers and slam dunks. That's literally what they do. That's why I like the college game. I emphasize the college. Like I cover college. I did college earlier in March when I started up the play-by-play thing. And it was so fun. Like, again, it's just there's a mid-range game. There's just everything. Like, everything about basketball, what it was, like, about 20 years ago. That is what I like. Of course, again, the atmosphere of March Madness is so awesome. So that's why I will cover college. I don't promote that because, again, it's only like 2 or 3 weeks. But let's see. RC, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you as always. RC is a regular. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. How do you feel about the end? I mean, RC, like I said, you know, WNBA to me, I don't watch it. You know, I just don't watch it. NBA, WNBA, I'm good. Though for the I don't watch WNBA for different reasons. I'll say that. So, but yeah, I'm sorry though. I know you like it, and yeah, it's all good. I mean, people like their own things. I mean, everyone likes their own different things. Like some people like DC. I like DC. Some people like Marvel. You know, and stuff like that. You know, I like the Steelers. Other people like the Browns. I don't know why. I don't know who could cheer for the Browns. I'm not looking at you, Ultimate Sports Network. I don't know who could be a Browns fan. But then again, I'm a Pirates fan. So it's like I'm literally the Cleveland Browns of baseball. So literally, I don't even... Again, everyone likes their own different thing. Man, this is just unfortunate. Congrats on your Steelers win. Thank you. Yeah, it was a good win. Some people like NASCAR. I don't like NASCAR. Not a NASCAR guy. Some people like iced tea. Some people like lemonade. Yep, I like both. Not combined, though. 1st and 10 at the 42. Mahomes in the shotgun, hands it off to Pacheco down the right side. He cuts inside. Oh, my goodness. He was blown up at the 40. Jeez, Joseph with a big tackle. That's a gain of 2. All right, 2nd and 8. Mahomes in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught by Kelsey at the 32 and immediately dropped down, but I believe he will have the first down. So 1:30 left, and I see the clock has stopped. So someone called a timeout, or no. The clock just stopped for like 2 seconds, folks. I'm not even kidding. What the heck? All right, well, I'll just ignore that. 1st and 10. I guess the guy thought it was college. Mahomes drops back, steps up, fires to the end zone. That is, well, there's no one there. Incomplete. So 1:03 left to go. That was interesting. And the clock literally stopped. Some folks like, yeah, Arnold Palmer. I'm just not an Arnold Palmer guy. I don't know why. To Dr. Lane, 2026, are you bringing ice figure skating? I don't think so. I don't know how I can call it. Oh, what a twirl! Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'd be able to call ice skating there. 2nd and 10, ball at the 32. Mahomes in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mahomes drops back, fires. It's dropped by old man Kelsey, incomplete. And now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Again, they have the ball at the 32. A minute left to go here in the first half. Good coverage by Campbell, but I mean, it was literally just a straight up drop. I mean, there's nothing Campbell really did. He was there. He was going to make the tackle, but I mean, that he didn't really impact the pass or the catch or anything like that. 3rd and 10, ball at the 32. Mahomes is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back. Heavy pressure. Steps up, fires, and that is overthrown. Incomplete. Kelsey gets the flag. Oh, my goodness. Rock Ya-Sin. His world is rocked right now. Pass interference. Defense number 23. I would like to see it myself. I'd like to see another angle of this. Mahomes thought he hit Kelsey. Instead, he hit a blank space. Yep, that is true. Oh, my goodness. I mean, Rocky said, I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, to be honest with you. But, I mean, that was definitely overthrown regardless. I was very angry earlier because the Cowboys fell victim to the Panthers. I knew it might be a trap game, but, yep, I totally get it. Mahomes moving to his right, fires. It is caught at the 10, the 5. And Kelsey lands on his head at the 1 as the clock continues to run. As we're at 40 seconds. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know the Cowboys. I'm surprised they lost to the Panthers. Campbell almost there. Just a second behind him. Or a half a second, I should say. Defense is disgusting, yeah. I'm sorry, RC. That's tough. James pulling for the Chiefs. Lions called their second timeout, by the way, so the clock stops at 40 seconds. It's not a bad idea, of course. Trying to conserve as much time as possible, just in case, again, the Lions have the ability to pretty much march down the field in about 30 seconds. Long time out here, but sorry, guys. All right, we're back. Mahomes getting the play out to his guys. As again, 1st and goal at the 1. Mahomes is under center, sending Gray in motion. Pacheco in the backfield. Oh, there's a lot of movement there. Mahomes going to keep it himself, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chiefs are now up 12-10. Offsides on the defense. That's going to be declined. And again, the Chiefs now lead 12-10 pending the extra point. Got him to jump there. Tai Chi. I'm getting him because I'm fat. That's why. That's literally why. It's like, hey, you want to lose weight? There you go. Try Tai Chi. As the extra point is up, the extra point is good. And the Chiefs lead 13-10 over the Lions with 37 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes flexing in Branch's face. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, yeah, if you like the NFL, if you like MLB or college football, that's pretty much what I do on the channel. So if that sounds good to you, definitely leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. Really can't stand Mahomes? Yeah, a lot of people can't. There's a million of... out here complaining about Eberflus should be fired as defensive coordinator. Yeah, I've heard that as well. You know, he's... Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I couldn't tell you, but I've heard that as well. Like I said, folks, earlier, this is the fourth game of the day that I've done. The first game, of course, Broncos Jets, then Browns and Steelers, Bengals Packers, and then, of course, we're concluding with Sunday Night Football, Lions and the Chiefs. So again, if you do enjoy the style that I offer, just know that I'm here pretty much 6 of the 7 days a week. And, of course, this past week, I was actually on here 7 days a week. So that'll make it 13 days in a row that I'll be on here calling at least one game. And sometimes I have a doubleheader. I'll do a delayed doubleheader. Yesterday was a tripleheader, and today is a quadruple header. So, again, I'm on here quite a bit. I'm trying to build this channel. And, again, we are trending in the right direction. So, again, if you agree, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys, again, for just tuning into the game tonight, letting me call this, because again, I know there's a lot of people out there calling games right now, and I really do appreciate you giving me an audience, let me have a chance to win you over, and however brief we are interacting. And of course, feel free to chat down below. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Who the heck is Eberflus? He was the former Bears coach. He's now the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Do you think if the Chiefs dropped to 2-3? They're 2-3 now, RC. But if I'm thinking you're meaning 2-4. Seattle just popped a homer. Nice. Some bum. You sound just fine. Okay, well, yeah. Again, I've been struggling today with I think I'm sick, and then there's again, it's my 4th game now. Dallas, this guy. All right, Butker will kick things off as he fields it at the 6. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, stumbling at the 30, brought down at the 32. So the Lions will have about 33 seconds, I would say, to move about 30 yards to get in field goal range, because everyone can kick a 60-yarder at this point. But yeah, I would say, I could see 13-13 at the half for sure. He scored a touchdown, except worthy. Patrick Mahomes ran it in just a moment ago, Travis. Thank you again for tuning in. Subscriber from California, San Francisco Giants fan. Goff drops back, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 35 and knocked down at the 36. Yeah, I have a lot of San Francisco Giants fans that have subbed to the channel too. So again, next baseball season, I don't know. Definitely nervous about, baseball. But then, I have some subs from pretty much every team. I would say, for baseball anyway. 2nd and 5, Goff in the shotgun, ball at the 37. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Goff takes the snap, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 40, immediately brought down, and the Lions are going to be forced to take their last time out. Didn't get the yards they thought they would. DeLay, what do you think about James Baldwin getting fired? James Baldwin? James Baldwin is James Baldwin. Oh, James Franklin. I'm assuming you're talking about James Franklin. Can't see this. No, they scored twice. They've scored twice, Trisk. Do you think Alex Baldwin could... I don't even know who Alex Baldwin is. Alex Baldwin. There's Alec Baldwin. Is Alex Baldwin... I don't even remember. I'm assuming he's probably related. I don't know. Third and 2, ball at the 40. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Goff with the silent count. Goff drops back. Heavy pressure. Steps up. Rolling to his right, fires, and that's going to be overthrown. Incomplete. And the Lions will most likely punt it away. Not the drive they thought they want, or, that they really wanted. I like the way the teams try to score with 30 seconds left in the half, unless, of course, they're like this. Yeah, that's true. Thought they needed Baldwin another week. Yep, Penn State. Yeah, no, it's rough. Well, he's getting $50 million to go home. I mean, I would take that. So Fox is on to punt it away, as there's the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. About a 49-yard punt. Fair caught at the 11. That is fair caught by Remigio. As again, we're about to hit halftime. Chiefs leading 13-10. That's pretty much going to be the end here of the first half. Nico, let's go Lions. Right now, though, they're down. But thank you, Nico, for stopping on in. Maybe, hey, the second half will be better. Mahomes is under center, and there's the knee. So, the Chiefs again leading 13-10 at the half. Not a bad half. I think the Lions feel like they could be winning, and I feel like they could be too. But, of course, the Chiefs are winning in reality, so it doesn't matter whatever we feel. Of course, that's going to be half. I don't really, again, when it comes to halftime, this is my weak point, to be honest with you folks. When it comes to halftime, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. So I just kind of chill here. If you guys do want to chat away, that's fine. If not, that's okay. I'll just be here and look pathetic. Nico, is that for the Nittany Lions or the Lions? Yeah, Detroit Lions. I'd say probably Detroit if I had to guess. Actually, I meant to say James Franklin. Oh, yeah. No, you're good. You're good, RC. I kind of figured. But we will go over some of the stats here at the for the half. All right, so Goff is 9 for 12, 93 yards and a touchdown, passer rating of 124.7. Surprisingly, he hasn't been sacked, and he's been running for his life, I feel like, for a little bit there. Mahomes. Pardon me. Oh. I'm definitely not tired. Mahomes, 10 for 14, 132, and a touchdown, 2 sacks, passer rating of 124, but it's literally the exact same pass rating. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. All right, rushing the Jahmyr Gibbs, 13 carries, 59 yards, 4.5 a carry. David Montgomery, 4 carries, 24 yards, 6 yards a carry. Goff, 1 for 7. St. Brown, 1 for 2. 1962 Steelers versus 1962 Bills. Okay, fair enough. Give me a sec, though. Pacheco, 5 for 18 on the ground. Mahomes, 4 for 15 and a touchdown. Hunt, 2 for 5. Receiving for the Lions, Williams, 3 for 44 and a touchdown. Laporta, 3 for 42. And St. Brown, 3 for 4. Jahmyr Gibbs, again, he had that 3 yards of receiving on the end around, or the hook and ladder, I should say. Smith-Schuster, 2 for 47. Kelsey, 3 for 40. Hollywood Brown, 2 for 33. Worthy, 1 for 6. And a touchdown. Gray, 1 for 6. And Pacheco, 1 for nothing. All right, so we have a request here. The 62 Steelers and the 62 Bills. I read he was walking away with $49 million. Oh, yeah, no, I would do it. I would definitely do it. I'm going to be a little bit biased here and put the Steelers at home because I like seeing them win. It makes me feel better about myself. Okay. Again, they could still lose, so that's literally possible. Very possible indeed. So you said the 62 Steelers. What's so good about 62? Just out of curiosity. I know Dick Hoke would be there. Would they have Earl Merle or Bobby Lane? I can't think. All right, this is, you said the Chicago Bears. I don't know who's in the 60s. Would that be Gale Sayers in the 60s? I'm not too sure. Bobby Lane, John Henry Johnson. Yeah, but, oh, dude, this team was kind of loaded. I have no idea who these guys are. I know Mike Ditka, obviously. I don't know Joe Macaroni. Pretty much macaroni. Let's call him Joe. Oh, Johnny Morris. Was that? No, I don't know him. No, never mind. All right, let's see who happens. The 62 Bears and the 62 Steelers, and the 62 Bears win. Johnny Morris, 4 catches, 115 yards. Billy Wade, 13 for 24, 246, a touchdown and a pick. Bobby Lane, 8 for 26 and 95 yards. Ed Brown had to come in, and he didn't really do much. That's not good. The 62 Steelers were 9-5, but still had more points than scored. Oh, really? Well, I can see that. That seems to be a common trend as it's 13-10. All right, let's see here. What else did you have? The 69 Steelers and the 69 Bears. Okay. I know the 69 Steelers were terrible, so this should be a Bears win again. I don't know much about the 69 Bears. Oh, they were also terrible. Okay. So Gale Sayers, and they went 1-13. How does that even happen? And then, of course, Nick Coke. Hey, Roy Jefferson's also pretty good. And the 69 Steelers beat the 69 Bears. Okay. Interesting. Virgil Carter, 10 for 25, 134, 2 touchdowns. Dick Shiner, 15 for 26, 170, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Jefferson, 5 for 69. Dick Hoke, 17 for 66. Then Earl Gross, 14 for 47. Gale Sayers, 17 for 58. Oh, 62 Steelers, 62 Bills. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I guess I misread that. Okay, well, then we'll just redo that there. Okay, so 69 Steelers defeated the 69 Bears. Of course, folks, you can recommend teams. I'll try to get it done. Yeah, we have time to kill. This is interesting. It's just an old application on the computer. It just kind of, just simulates what would happen if these two teams played. And the Bills have defeated the Steelers in 1962. Jack Kemp, 18 for 27. Was he also a former? No, he wasn't a former Steeler, was he? Jack Kemp. No, he wasn't. 3 touchdowns and a pick. Bobby Lane, 9 for 27. I don't know what's with his completion percentage numbers, but they're terrible. Ed Brown came in 4 for 4, 20 yards. 177, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Jeez, John Henry Johnson, though, doing well. 18 for 74. He was really good. The 62 Steelers lost to the 62 Lions. Yep, I know that. Yeah, I remember that. Cubs couldn't do anything yesterday with the bats. I'm not shocked they fell to waste. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not that I remember that like it happened. I remember it in my lifetime. Just saying, I remember hearing about that in the Steelers history video I watched when I was younger. Yep, Buddy Parker. Buddy Parker, legendary coach. I would say, I guess he's our 4th best coach in Steelers history. You would go Chuck Noll. And then, I would go Bill Cowher, but some people would go Tomlin, and then I would go Tomlin at 3. So, yeah, Noll, Cowher, Tomlin, and then probably Buddy Parker. And then Jock Sutherland would probably be 5, but, he's not really talked about at all. Steelers had some good coaches. Yep. Again, I got nothing else. Let me go ahead and just pick something here. Let me go ahead and just be angry for a second. We're going to go ahead and... We talked about this earlier. The 2011 Steelers. In my opinion, the best Steelers team I've seen. They take on the 2011 Broncos. The Tim Tebow Broncos. Let's actually put the Steelers away and put the Broncos at home. That way, it's realistic here. Oh, man. It is at the home team, so it's going to be automatic. 9-6. Wow. Jeez, Ben, what are you doing? 13 for 18, 183, 2 picks. Tim Tebow is 4 for 18, 27 yards. That sounds about right. Jack Kemp was on the Steelers roster with Johnny U and Len Dawson. Is that really? Yeah. I thought I remember seeing him in the Wikipedia. Yep, but it's good, though, that we didn't keep them because then, again, it led to Terry Bradshaw. Obviously that's 13 years from then, but I'm just saying the events wouldn't have played out if we had kept Unitas or Leonard Dawson or Jack Kemp. 9-6, yeah, that's... All right, so the Steelers would have won that game, and, it is what it is. They would have went on to New England, where they probably would have been stomped. So... let's see what would have happened in that hypothetical matchup. Oh, never mind. The Steelers blowing out the Patriots in 2011. Look at that. So who do the Patriots play? Oh, they played the Ravens. in the AFC Championship game that year. I'm pretty sure. Brady, 17 for 29, 236, a touchdown to pick. Ben, 14 for 21, 166, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Let me just double check, though. I knew they would pick the 20. Dude, come on. So 2012, even though it's a 2011 season. So stupid that you do that. Okay, and they take me to the 2012 season. Oh, yeah, all right. So okay, so it's the Ravens. So we would head to Foxborough, head to Baltimore, had these results held. So what would have happened? I think we split against them in real life, and we would have lost. So it would have been Ravens and the Giants, and the Ravens would have beaten the Giants for sure. Steelers would have gotten Burt Jones, Dan Fouts, Brian Sipe, or Jim Plunkett, or Ken Anderson. They would have been successful, although I really like Terry. Well, again, you can't take away Terry. Obviously, everyone's like, oh, Terry was terrible and all that. But no, Terry won. I mean, I understand they had a great team, but he was a winner, and he was a big reason why they won those big games. He always made a big play in the biggest games. You can look it up. Look at his Super Bowls. Like, he always threw a touchdown pass in the fourth quarter. Every single one. I don't know. That's something. He's a winner. He will never get the credit he deserves. Neither will the other Steelers quarterback. It's right there. But, those guys were legends and definitely a big part of why the Steelers have 6 Super Bowls. And I wouldn't trade any of them. Terry's not good until 77. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, though, again, even in 1974, had a touchdown pass to, I forgot who, like Rex Grossman or somebody in the back of the end zone. And then, of course, again, in 75, that was 21-17 against the Cowboys. I mean, he was the one launching those deep balls to Lynn Swann. Those were game-changing. So, no, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you put either one of those guys in, replacing Bradshaw. I can't say that the Steelers still win those. I can't. Not going to do it. Won't do it. Not going to do it. Oh, the Steelers, what are you doing? Should have won more, though, in the 2000s. Come on. Such a bummer. Terry was an alpha male leader. That is the quality he had in all the games, but bigger in playoff games. He was very good in playoff games. Very good. Very good. Folks, we're just kind of hanging out right now, waiting until halftime to be over. Again, if you haven't done so already, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like MLB, you like college football, make sure to subscribe because that's what I cover. And hopefully you like the style that I offer because it's more of a traditional radio-style broadcast. So you're just getting more of a traditional style of game with, I guess, a modern twist with my terminology. I don't know. I mean, there's really not too much, but, I mean, I just do my own style, which is a combination of, I guess, a lot of people I've listened to. The heck? I don't know if my eye is blurry or the glasses are blurry. All right, looks like we're back. Again, the Chiefs leading 13-10. Kansas City will receive the second half kickoff. Lions offense had 92 rushing yards. That's the most they've had in the first half of the season. They were hit behind the line of scrimmage only at 24% of the time. Looking at the quarterbacks again, we looked at it earlier. Both of them pretty good. Both of them each have a touchdown pass. Both of them very efficient with the football and moving the chains. Patrick Mahomes with its 4th rushing touchdown this season that ties his career high, which was set in 2022. He should smash that here in 2025. Jim Hart, that's the Cardinals guy. Yeah, I don't know. Cardinals, I don't know. I don't know much about Jim Hart, to be honest with you. All right, let's get it started here. There is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's at the, he's bouncing backwards now. He's behind the 20 and brought down at the 17. It will be interesting to see where they mark forward progress at, but didn't look very promising there. So again, the Chiefs leading 13-10. Looks like they'll take over at their own 19 to start the second half. First game trailing since week 1, where they lost to the Packers, of course. So 1st and 10, Mahomes is in the shotgun. Mahomes snaps, throws it out. This is, I don't even remember his name. Moore, I think. That's probably not Moore. That's Smith on the catch. That's a gain of 9. Who was that? Brashard Smith. I think Sky Moore had that number last year. I could be wrong. So regardless, it is a gain of 9. It'll make it 2nd and inches for the Chiefs. Mahomes is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco up inside at the 30, and 35 brought down at the 38-yard line. That's a nice gain of 9 yards. That's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Looks like Kelsey might be injured. Kelsey's shaking up. He's limping on the sideline. He might be fine, though. 1st and 10, ball at the 37. Mahomes drops back, looking, fires. It's caught by Gray at the 40s, at the 45, 50, and pushed down at the 45-yard line. It's a nice catch and run and a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. One could imagine how Joe Cap would have done as a Steeler in the quarterbacks in the late 60s, early 70s. I don't know who Cap is. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Cap. All right, well, the Chiefs are moving 1st and 10 here. Again, they're in Detroit territory already at the 44-yard line. It was a nice catch and run again by Noah Gray. 1st and 10, Mahomes under center. Fakes the handoff to nobody. Moving to his right. He's going to take off, shovel pass, and it's dropped by Pacheco. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Wasn't really a shovel pass. He was just kind of that was a push pass. Second and 10 coming up. For the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle. Now to his left, he's going to try to dump it off. And, he throws it to Kelsey at the 30, where, of course, he was just laying down until someone would touch him. 1st down, Kansas City. They're at the 31, and they're driving. He's not feeling hurt anymore as Mahomes fakes it to multiple receivers. Moving to his left, there's a flag down. And Mahomes going to take off. He's at the 25 and diving down at the 20. Tackled by Anzalone. But again, there is a flag. Jags could have taken a big step forward, but no, they had to lose. SMH 4-2 is okay, but they should be 5-1. I don't know. I thought Seattle was the team to beat today. Offsides, defense, and that's going to be an 1st and 5 coming up. No, I picked Seattle to win. I had a good feeling about Seattle. Seattle's good. I think they are a very good team. I'm not just saying that because they beat the Steelers. I'm saying that because they're legit, and they're very good, folks. Watch out for the Seahawks. I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong on the Seahawks this year. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes fakes the shovel pass, tosses to Hunt. He's at the 20, the 15, still on his feet at the 10, and brought down at the 9. Kareem Hunt with a nice catch and run on the screen, and that'll bring up a 1st and goal opportunity from the Detroit 9 as this clock continues to run. We're ticking under 11:40 and counting. Mahomes is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, sending a man in motion. Sending him in motion again. It's a touch pass here to Hollywood Brown. He's at the 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chiefs are now up 19-10 here early in the third quarter. Man, it's looking like the Chiefs have found their form. Just a little touch pass here to Brown. Of course, he took a shot there at the end, but yeah, he's going to be fine. Had another bad week, but I'm going with non-gut feelings because of my rush to make picks. Just don't have the time to think about it when I'm clicking Thursday. Well, I mean, you can click quickly right now. You can actually look at the games right now, Trisk, and pick them right now. As there's the extra point. It is up. It is good. Kansas City. Yeah, well, I'm not a Chiefs fan, so I can't say it like that. But all right, 20-10. The Chiefs leading over the Lions. Right now, I'm 9-3. Last week was terrible, 5-9. Absolutely the worst week I think I've ever had doing this in my life. Again, it's been pretty good. Again, week 1, 12-4, 11-5, 10-6, 11-4, and then week 5 happened. 5-9. Now we're back to business as usual. Missing out on the Eagles. I missed out on the Cowboys, and then I missed out on the Dolphins. Had a really good feeling, and they were leading. They were actually leading. So it called me crazy for picking them. I'm just saying I almost had it. Almost, but almost only counts in horseshoes. So, yeah. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Nico, no one likes Travis Kelce. Go Lions. Thank you again for hanging out tonight, Nico. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Kelce is definitely beloved by Kansas City. I wouldn't say, though, by many others, to be honest with you. Not by many others. So you are definitely speaking some truths. I won't say the whole truth, but definitely speaking some truths here. Let's see. Kenneth, how are you doing? I'm doing good tonight. What are you doing tomorrow night for all of us? I am doing the NLCS. I think I'm going to be taking a little bit of a hit there, but I will call the game. Again, I have an oath to the Brewers fans to cover as many Brewers games as I can. So I will be covering that one tomorrow night, and then, of course, on Tuesday night as well, Brewers-Dodgers game 2. Wednesday, I am off from baseball, and I'll be covering a college football game. Thursday is back for the Steelers and the Bengals. And then Friday, of course, I'm calling a game for the local high school, so I won't be able to be here. So again, and then a Saturday, again, another college football, stuff like that. And then possibly an NLCS game, I think, that day as well. Yeah, I'll have to make these picks. I'll do them for sure, probably Tuesday. But, yeah. But again, folks, appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing. Definitely helps out a lot. Again, it's a growing channel, folks, so make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This guy, Trisk. Why? Trisk, you just can't. You have to bring stuff up. You just have to do it. You have to bring that stuff up. All right, Butker kicks it off. Fielded in at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 26. Nice return. And that's where the Lions will begin their drive. Like number 30. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ken. What time are you going on tomorrow night? I don't know. In the NLCS, I don't know. Let me see. Probably 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 26. Goff is in the shotgun. Or no, pardon me. He's under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, and he's breaking a tackle, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Grinding hard. Yeah, Yeah, I have to at this point. I have to. I have to. It is what it is. I mean, I enjoy it, but it is what it is. Like I just said, it is what it is. If Chiefs win, I think it would be 5 wins for me. Oh, geez. All right, 2nd and 5, ball at the 31. Goff is under center. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, and he's not going to get much as he's brought down after a gain of 2. Looks like my cat is breaking in once more. Thank you, Mickey. So 3rd and 3, ball at the 33. They need to get to the 36 for a brand new set of downs. Goff is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Goff with the silent count. Goff drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught by St. Brown at the 35, brought down at the 37. That's a brand new set of downs for the Lions. I know Rhino's calling this game, so he probably wasn't staying for too long there. Good stuff there for the Lions. It's a quick pass. It's caught by Williams at the 40, 45, 50, and pushed out of bounds at the 48. Jamison Williams with a nice night tonight. 4 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown. He has been struggling all year to really get something going. So just like that, the Lions are in Chiefs territory. So 1st and 10, ball at the 48. Good. Look at that. Rhino's hanging out here while he's calling a game. He can do it all. Goff under center, hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to break free, and he does as he's brought down at the 46-yard line. This cat here again, just breaking into the yeah. Well, I don't know what you're doing. You want up and you want down. You want up everywhere. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 46. Goff in the shotgun, trips left to one tight end and tight to the right. Goff takes a snap. It's going to toss it to Gibbs. Gibbs is going backwards. That is a loss on the play. Loss of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and long for the Lions. He did it this morning when he did the Jets game. Oh, hey, it's going, Pure Gentleman. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How have you been? How did everything go? I'm sorry about the Jets. The Jets just don't look good. I'm sorry, Pure Adrenaline. Folks, again, check out Pure Adrenaline Sports as well for more sports content. 3rd and 11, ball at the 49. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs. Goff, the silent count. He's clapping. It's a quick pass to Williams. He's at the 50. Oh, and he's blown up at the 48. And it looks like the Lions will have to punt it away. You calling the Bears game tomorrow? No, I am not. I have to do the Brewers baseball game. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of made an oath to the winner of the Brewers-Cubs game that I would pretty much call as many of those games as I could when it comes to the NLCS. So pretty much, if the Brewers do lose, though, in the NLCS, I don't foresee myself covering much of the World Series. I just don't see it happening, as there's the punt. But we'll see. You never know. Fielded at the 6, and he's touchdown at the 7. Been our own game, just not chatting. Oh, it's all good. Well, thank you again. Appreciate it. Putting up with my nonsense. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's a fast-growing channel. 1,100 subs in the last 10 weeks. We are moving up. So, again, I do appreciate you guys for giving me the chance to call this game for you. Because, again, like I said, there's a lot of people calling this game tonight. So I do appreciate any opportunity I get to potentially win you over. And hopefully I do a decent job. Again, subscribing is free, folks. You won't have to pay anything to subscribe to the channel. All you're going to get is more quality sports content on your YouTube feed. Hey, Pure Sports, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight, yes. Yeah, again, I'm sorry, Pure Gentlemen. The Jets just don't look all that great. And then Penn State. Oh, my goodness. It's been a rough stretch for you. It's been a rough stretch for you. Me, all I got is the Steelers. We're 4-1. I mean, we're looking okay. But, I mean, the Steelers have struggled on Thursday Night Football in the past few years. So I'm not guaranteeing no victory anytime soon. We do play the Bengals, but the Bengals look pretty good at the end of the second half there against the Packers. So I don't know. I'd like to think we'll win, but I want to keep it pretty realistic and keep it. Yeah, I don't know. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Of course, you can vote in the poll. The poll has you guys. 61% of you guys having the Lions winning tonight. So that means 39% have the Chiefs winning. And right now it's looking like the Chiefs may be the victor. All this cat does is lick, 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 lick. So we're just kind of waiting for commercial here. Walmart Plus. Wow, they really going all out for that. Hutchinson. They're showing that he's pretty much been nullified, which is kind of a shock here. Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Moore's had a good night. First start of the season. So far, so good. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They're at the 7. Mahomes in under center. Man in motion. Mahomes hands it off. This is Hunt up the middle. He took a big hit there as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. So a gain of 3. Hunt looking to get helped up there. Showing off Kelvin Shepard, the new Lions defensive coordinator, the Lions assistant coach for the past 4 years. 2nd and 7. Mahomes in the shotgun. Pacheco to his left. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Mahomes drops back. Looking to his right. Now to his left. Moving to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. Pacheco trying to make a world-class catch, but just couldn't do it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. 5:54 left to go here in the third quarter. The Chiefs up by 10. And, of course, they have the ball. Third and 7. Ball at the 10. Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught by Kelsey at the 20 and brought down at the 25-yard line. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Kelsey just doing kind of like a out route. Arthur Millette on the coverage. That seems right. The former Steeler, not looking too shabby. Actually, he's not. He actually is looking shabby. I don't know what the correct terminology is. It's not that good. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the 27. Mahomes pump fakes. He's going to take off and slide for about a gain of a yard. I think that's a gain of a yard or so, and that'll make it 2nd and long. Chris Jones shaking up, getting some attention there on the sideline. Looks like he's grimacing in pain. Second and 8 for Kansas City. Ball at the Kansas City 29. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes fakes the handoff, fires. That's into the turf. Incomplete. Anzalone shoves the guy in the ground. Incomplete. Jags Rams next Sunday morning. Yep, I will definitely be doing that one. Definitely be doing that one for sure. If Kansas City wins, it'll be, oh, good stuff. Number 7. That's good. That is very good. That is very good indeed. All right, 3rd and 8 for the Chiefs. Gosh, darn it. Sorry, guys. My bad. Mahomes in the shotgun at the 29. Drops back. Steps up. Evading pressure. He's going to scramble. And, he takes a big shot. Takes another shot. And he's brought down at the 35. Mahomes saying something. Mahomes was just bouncing off plenty of players and said something as he was getting up, pointed at somebody. Do the Jags play this guy? The Ravens? They probably do. They usually do. I don't know, actually. I don't think so. All right, looks like the Chiefs will punt it away. Say again, we're short there on that 3rd down. There is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. About a 47-yard punt. That is fair caught by Khalif Raymond, the former Steeler, I think. I could be wrong there, actually. All right, 20-10, the Chiefs leading over the Lions. Let me actually check to see if the Ravens... They usually do it. I feel like they play almost every year. But... obviously, that's not always the case. Let's do ESPN. Why not? We'll give you more clicks there. They do not. Yeah, Houston was their AFC South opponent. They play the Steelers in December and then in January. Ugh. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. I call games. I call games. Again, if you like the NFL, MLB, and, of course, college football, make sure to do so. As, again, this channel is growing. It is growing. And this cat is snuggling up against my feet. But yeah, again, if you like sports, this is pretty much the channel for you. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is the last game of the day. I've done 4 already. Again, I did the the Broncos, Jets in the morning, Browns, Steelers in the early window, and then the Bengals, Packers, and then the Lions and the Chiefs. So, again, this is my 4th and final game. Tomorrow, we'll be covering the NLCS. So, you know, it is what it is. Again, I don't think I'm not projecting myself to do well, but I shouldn't think like that. I think like it anyway. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe it's a pleasant surprise, but, you know. Actually, I know I could do well, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Falcons Niners next Sunday night. Yep. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at it. Next week's NFL schedule, kind of just getting an idea of what would be the best opportunity for me to maximize. 4 afternoon games. That's always good. I always like to see more of that. Yeah, I just don't know. I might do a Packers game again, honestly. Jeez. And then the more early window, I don't know. Not really my problem right now. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Ball at the 19. Goff is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends in tight to the right. Goff, play action. Drops back. Fires. It's caught by Montgomery. He's at the 20. He's at the 25, the 30, 35, 40. Tripped up at the 42. Montgomery with a nice catch and run. That's a gain of 23. And a brand new set of downs for the Lions. That's very good stuff there. Some good pressure by the Chiefs, but just a screen pass pretty much. So that's probably why. So 1st and 10, ball at the 42. Goff, play action, steps up, fires, it's caught at the 50. St. Brown diving forward to the 46-yard line. That is, again, Amon-Ra St. Brown. 5 catches, 20 yards, only averaging 4 yards a catch, but, I mean, he's doing what he needs to do so far. He's doing what he's asked, and, again, he had a really nice block earlier. The touchdown, of course, didn't count. So, again, a brand new set of downs for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 46. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Goff drops back. Looking, fires. It's caught at the 38. St. Brown fighting forward and gets the first down. Brought down at the 35 as the clock continues to run. We're ticking under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Again, the Chiefs leading by 10, but the Lions are driving. Good stuff there by St. Brown, kind of just settling down in a spot. And that was the right spot. So good stuff. 1st and 10 at the 35. Goff sending Laporta out to the right. Goff drops back, fires. It is caught at the 30 and is tackled at the 29. Again, that is St. Brown. He's been very effective on this drive. 7 catches, 37 yards. So pretty much the Wes Welker, Julian Edelman strategy, but to the extreme at this point. So 2nd and 4. They have the ball at the 29. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Goff is a touch pass to Williams. Williams at the 30. He's at the 25 and pushed out at the 24. That's, again, a brand new set of downs for the Lions as they are just moving on this drive. Good stuff for Detroit. Williams averaging 11 yards a catch. He also has a touchdown. Hasn't had a good night. Again, he hasn't really done much this year, so this is a nice breakout game for him in the year 2025. Goff is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Goff, play action. Fires, it's caught by Montgomery at the 25. It's at the 20, 15, 10, and brought down at the 8. Good stuff there by the Lions as they are driving. But that is the end of the third quarter. The Chiefs currently in control and up over the Lions 20-10. But the Lions, again, they are driving as they are inside the 10 as we're about to start the fourth quarter in about a few minutes. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like the style that I have here, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. Of course, I do a little bit of MLB as well. Actually, a lot of MLB. I did a lot of that this year. And, of course, college football as well. So, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. That's me, and that's what I do. I call games. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Good night. Let's hope the Blue Jays win. Oh, what's the score there? I haven't really checked on that. So let me go ahead and check on that here. But yes, you have a good night, Wendy. Thank you again for tuning in. Mariners leading 2-1 over the Blue Jays in Game 1. It has not been a lot of offense. See, that's the one thing. I like baseball. But I like offense, and that's the thing with playoffs. I feel like it's always like this. It's always 2-1 or 3-2, and the guy and the teams with the most hits is like 6, and it's like, I don't know. That to me, I don't like. I understand that's how baseball is, but that's my one negative of baseball. In playoff baseball is that it's all pitching. It's no offense. So that would be my critique. My critique of. Make sure you call the last match of the Blue Jays Mariners. Okay, I'll look at. I'll see what it is. I guess if one team gets to three wins, I'll have to. I'll look at it. Wendy. But yeah, appreciate you again for your support. So I'm just holding my cat now. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for the fourth quarter to begin. I don't know what's going on here. They're showing something. Looks like it's like some sort of end-of-the-world bunker that the elites would probably hide themselves in. That's what it looks like. They're just throwing it in our face, folks. Okay, maybe it's a little too late for me. I probably need to go to bed if I'm talking like that. All right, first and goal here for the Lions. Ball at the 9. In the shotgun is Goff. Trips to left to one receiver to the right. Now she wants up. Now she wanted down. Now she wants up. Goff takes the snap. Looking to his left. Fires. It's caught at the 5. St. Brown fighting to the 4. So a gain of 5 there for St. Brown. As again, we're just beginning of the second half. Second and goal, folks. Ball at the 4. The Chiefs again leading by 10, but again, plenty of time left. Catch you next time, Doc. Thank you for your channel. Thank you, Wendy, again for tuning in. Appreciate you. I really do. I really do appreciate my subscribers. I really do. Goff drops back, looking over the middle, firing to the end zone. It is caught! Touchdown, Lions! No way! Sam Laporta with the catch of the day. And I thought I saw it earlier with Jamar Chase, but no way. That was amazing. One-handed with the defender all over him. 2 feet in bounds. It is now a 1-score game. What a catch by Sam Laporta. Seattle Dodgers to be a good World Series. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say who I'm pulling for, but I mean, I don't know if I'm pulling for that one. Definitely not the Dodgers for sure. All right, Bates is on to attempt the extra point. The snap hold kick. It is up. It is good. 20-17 is your score. 14-14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Playoff baseball, you only need 2 or 3 good starting pitchers and 2 relief pitchers, so it is very different than a regular season. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like everybody in baseball has a good bullpen in the playoffs pretty much, so probably have like 4 or 5 good relievers because you use like 4 or 5 of them a game. All glove, that's fair. Again, with the new Stickum, that's pretty much on the gloves now. George Pearson, nice. It was a nice catch. It was a very nice catch. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate you. Wendy, thank you for the $4. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And again, I know you were watching the baseball game, but I do appreciate that very much. Definitely helpful. The sticker seems like you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't know what that, yeah, but again, appreciate it, Wendy. Hey, you have a good night as well. And again, yeah, we'll see what I can do. Looking at the baseball schedule here. Let's see here. Game 3 is on Wednesday. Again, I can't cover anything on Friday. Thursday is reserved for the football game. Friday, of course, I'm not in. I'll see what I can do. I'll do my best, Wendy, to cover at least one of them. I really will. See what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Tomorrow I will be gone until like late in the evening, so that's why I can't cover it tomorrow. I'll do what I can. I will do what I can. Are you going to call Dodgers Brewers at the Steelers Bengals? Yeah, I won't be calling Dodgers Brewers. I'll be calling Steelers Bengals. I'll be calling Steelers Bengals Thursday night. So, yeah, that's pretty much that tiebreaker there. Steelers trumps all. Steelers is the number one. All 17 games plus playoffs, so pretty much just 18 games for the Steelers. Next Sunday night, I, of course, will be here. Falcons and the Niners, depending on what happens with baseball. I think that's also fair. Do you need me to do anything tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't know. I'll look into it. Right now, though, we're worried about this kickoff. As he fields it in the end zone. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and brought down at the 31. Yeah, I don't think so. I think the games are going to run probably long. They all have ran long, so no. I'm going to prioritize, again, the Dodgers and the Brewers. Looks like the Chiefs are 0-3 in one-score games so far this year. Losing, of course, to the Chargers, the Eagles, and the Jaguars by a combined 12 points. Mahomes is under center, hands it off to Hunt up the middle, fighting forward, and is brought down at the 34, as that is a gain of 3 on the play. Mahomes, 16 for 22, 10, 2 touchdowns. Honestly, not a bad performance, really, to be honest. Of course, he's leading the team in rushing again. I'm sure that's probably not what the Chiefs want. All right, Mahomes under center at the 34. Mahomes drops back, looking over, is going to fire it in the turf. I don't know what in the world happened there, but there's a late flag and 2 late flags. Flags everywhere. If I had to guess, it's against the Lions. Personal foul, roughing the passer. I'd like to look at this again. This is Seattle Blue Jays Sunday Night Baseball. Yeah, it just depends. Just depends on what happens. Oh, wow, yeah. 2 steps into the quarterback. Mahomes didn't like it. Mahomes just staring a hole to Hutchinson. So Kansas City are going to try to take advantage, of course. 1st and 10. They're at their own 49. Mahomes pitches to Worthy. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. And brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 6 for Xavier Worthy. What in the world? What are you doing? All right, 2nd down. 4 yards to go. They're at the 45. The Chiefs, of course, up by 3 as we're ticking under 13 minutes to go in this one. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 41. Oh, he cuts it outside. He's at the 40, 35, tripped up at the 30. Campbell with the catch. Worthy, of course, with the 1st down. That's only his 2nd catch of the day. 2 catches, 20 yards, and a touchdown. Good stuff there by Worthy. So Worthy is, again, just looking for more of a game here. Is Mahomes tosses here to Smith-Schuster, and he's down to the 20-yard line. Just like that, the Chiefs are in the red zone. As we're ticking under 12 minutes and counting it. The Chiefs score a touchdown, then obviously you're looking at, the Lions might not be able to come back. Obviously they can, but if the Chiefs are looking pretty good, when they have been, That is going to be pretty tough to keep up. 1st and 10. Mahomes swings it out. At the 20. He's at the 15. Smith is pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Nice catch and run by Smith. Brashard Smith. His second catch. Looks like it was an RPO. Just, yeah. A lot of blockers. Smith-Schuster and Kelsey, both the really good blockers out there. Smith-Schuster is a very good run blocker. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 13. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he gets to about the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 3. And, of course, that's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Just absolute, again, just the Lions' defensive line haven't been able to do much. Chiefs are pretty much just moving at will. 1st and goal. Mahomes is under center at the 8. Mahomes hands it off. This is Pacheco, cuts it inside at the 5, fighting forward at the 3, and that's where he's going to be brought down as a oh man, what's the whatever? I was going to say a pack of lions. I don't feel like that's what it is. Oh man, I can't remember. What a pack of lions actually is. Like a group of lions. I messed up the call. It is what it is. 2nd and goal coming up for the Chiefs. Mahomes is under center. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes moving to his left. Fakes it, throws to the cheerleaders, incomplete. And now it's 3rd and goal. And then this could be interesting because if they don't convert it, it'll be decision time for the Chiefs. Colts have had 6 games and are 4-0 at home. The Cowboys have had a pride. Thank you, Pure Adrenaline. Thank you very much. I knew it. The word would not come out. That's what it is. Thank you. 3rd and goal. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking to his left, fires to his right, and he's wide open. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Hollywood Brown with just a wide open 3-yard catch. And that is his 2nd touchdown catch of the night. As the Chiefs now go up 26-17. Cowboys have 6 games, only 2 at home. Lion Packers brought. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I just can't believe I could not think of it in that moment. It is what it is. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 27-17, the Chiefs leading over the Lions with 9:30 left to go. Trending to be a Chiefs victory as they look to get back to 500. Yeah, expect the Cowboys. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I do think the Colts will eventually fall off, and the Cowboys, I don't know. They're not even good at home anymore. I mean, they're 1-0-1 at home, but I don't know. Last year, I don't think they were good. Let me double check that, though. Cowboys were 2-7 at home last year. Yeah, they were really bad at home. We'll see. I mean, this year, again, they haven't lost, so. Of course, the Colts, they are 4-0 at home, 1-1 away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Colts keep that up. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a sports channel, and, of course, I call, well, sports. I think that may be obvious. I don't know. But, yeah, I cover the NFL, MLB, and, of course, college football. So, again, if you like one of those 3, definitely subscribe to the channel, and you'll be subscribing to a very much growing channel As again, 1,100 subs in the last 10 weeks. That is what we're doing here. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. It is funny you asked about Lions. I asked the same thing last Friday night. Really? Right on the tip of my tongue. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it. Like, I knew it was a pride. Duh. But then, I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in the brain. Too much stuff up there. And it was just logged back in like file 13. I'm like, no, I kind of need that. So, favorite Halloween movie? I don't really watch, I don't like scary movies, if that makes any, I don't know if that's a Halloween thing, but yeah, I'm not really much of a, I don't like horror movies. I don't really watch Halloween stuff. I actually don't care for Halloween, to be honest. As a kid, I liked the trick-or-treating. Not necessarily anymore, obviously. I'm a little bit older, and for some reason, we don't really have trick-or-treating. Whenever we move to this part of Texas, there's like trick-or-treating is done. No one trick-or-treats over here. But anyway, I'm not bitter by it. I'm just saying, once I hit 12, when I moved here, there was no more trick-or-treating. As there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 26. So another commercial break. Again, the Chiefs leading 27-17 over the Lions. Yeah, you better watch it there, Mickey. Trying to play a little too much with the foot. Mickey is the cat, by the way, if you're wondering. If you're wondering. Although, Kenneth, I vaguely remember the nurse. This guy. I don't even know anything about it, but just the fact that you said nurse, I'm like, okay. Okay, Trisk. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 26. Lions fans don't look too happy, those that are in attendance. They have one guy that looked like Travis Kelce in a Lions. That was weird. 1st and 10, ball at the 26. Goff is under center. 2 receivers. Actually, no, 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs, nice spin move, but can't get away. That's a loss of 3 on the play. And the Chiefs are making a statement here at Arrowhead. Nick Bolton with the tackle. Second and long for Detroit. Goff in the shotgun. Goff drops back. Heavy pressure. Fires. It's caught at the 25 and pushed out of bounds at the 26. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and just like that, it's 3rd and 10 for the Lions. The second Halloween was the best one. The original is a close second. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Thank you for chiming in, Steve. Good to see you as always. 3rd and 10, ball at the 26. Goff in the shotgun. Goff issuing the silent count. Drops back. Looking to his right. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. That's a loss of 4 on the play. And the Lions are probably going to have to punt it away. Sending 5. That's typical Chiefs right there. Typical Chiefs. Vintage Chiefs just sending everybody on a big 3rd down. The Chiefs, again, they're trending to a 3-3 start. There is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yard punt, field at the 30s, at the 35, dancing around, trying to break it outside. Oh, he's got some space at the 40s, at the 45, 50, brought down at the 47. Oh, and he loses the ball. Oh, did the Lions recover? One official saying he was down. Wow. They're going to have to look at this. They're saying that he was down. Yeah, he was down. He was down. He was down, folks. Folks, again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight as I call this game. Again, like I said earlier, there are a lot of people calling this game, so again, appreciate to those that definitely gave me a chance. Really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to like and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Of course, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. The poll earlier was who was going to win tonight. 60% of you guys had the Lions winning. And unfortunately, for the 60%, the Chiefs are trending in that direction of victory. So that appears that will be a wrong poll tonight. Or, the poll was wrong. Usually, you guys are pretty good. Unfortunately, not tonight. And it's okay. It is okay. But yeah, Mahomes looked pretty good tonight. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's on it. 20 for 28, 245, and 3 touchdowns. Pacheco, only 8 carries, 37 yards. Kelsey, 5 catches, 70 yards. For the Lions, Goff was 22 for 25, 194, and 2 touchdowns. Gibbs, 17 carries, 65 yards. Williams was 6 catches, 66 yards. And a touchdown. Hutchinson with the sack as well. But that was just not enough. Just not enough. Right now it has as the Chiefs leading or winning 97% win probability. It's interesting how that works. Yeah, we're just pretty much waiting for commercial break to end. Again, about 7 minutes left to go. Showing the Battlefield. Man, I've thought about playing Battlefield. Token was in here earlier. He said something about Battlefield. I just don't think I'll buy it. Or at least not right now when it's full price. They're showing here just a compilation of Mahomes just holding onto the ball for a while. And again, just letting his receivers get open. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 49. Mahomes is under center. He's going to hand it off to Pacheco up the middle. He runs hard, and he runs down to the 44-yard line. Pacheco really fired up about that. Noticing you guys can't see the screen there. So a gain of 5. That'll put the ball at the 44. Looks like they're going to kind of chew clock here. No reason to rush it. Again, you have a 10-point lead with 6:40 to go. Mahomes in the shotgun, trips to the left. One receiver to the right. Mahomes hands it off. This is Pacheco, and he finds a pride of Lions. As he's brought down after a gain of 2. Thank you again, Pure Adrenaline Sports. I will try to remember that. And I know it. I just, I logged it back. I haven't said it in a while, so I should be fine from this point on. Now that I have it, it's not too far back in the past. 3rd and 3, ball at the 42. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Sending Pacheco in motion. Mahomes fires over the middle. It's caught by Kelsey at the 35. Breaking tackles and is down at the 34-yard line. Again, the clock continuing to run as we're approaching the 5.5-minute mark. The Chiefs again trending to returning to 500. Of course, the Chiefs next week. Actually, I don't know what they're doing next week. The Chiefs will host the Raiders next week, so they'll have an opportunity to go to 4-3. Again, it's not the best team there in Las Vegas. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, trying to fight forward, and he does. Oh, hit hard at the 29-yard line. Smith having a little word there with the Lions defender that laid the hit on his running back. Raiders, of course, I believe they wanted to get their second win of the season, but yeah, Raiders have been struggling as well. Again, they're just chewing clock, folks. That's what the good teams can do. Just run the ball down your throat. Chew the clock. 2nd and 5. Mahomes. Swing pass. It's caught by Smith, and he's going to fall forward at the 25-yard line. As we approach the 4-minute mark, like I said, they are just chewing the clock. It's going to be kind of an early game if we end it by 10 o'clock. I mean, that's not too shabby. That's under 3 hours for sure. I personally won't complain. Again, I've been on here since pretty much 8:30 this morning, and it was honestly a treat. I will definitely do this again in the future. Probably next week, in fact. 3rd and a long one, ball at the 32. No, pardon me, at the 27. Hands it off up the middle, and he's going to go. Oh, my gosh, Hunt trucked a guy. Brought down at the 16. Hunt running angry. And that is a brand new set of downs. And there's a timeout, Detroit. 3:25 left to go here. Hunt just laying the smack down on Rock Ya-Sin. He got rocked. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call NFL, MLB, and, of course, college football. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. Of course, the conclusion of this game is pretty much nearing. So, again, I do thank you guys for letting me call this game for you tonight. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of people calling this game tonight. So, again, thank you for picking me and letting me try to win you over in the brief time that we're here together. And hopefully, again, I did a decent enough job. And you leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I will be back tomorrow, of course, for the NLCS Dodgers-Brewers Game 1. As the Brewers look to try to go to the World Series. Definitely would be a treat if they did. No offense if there's a Dodgers fan here, but I think everyone wants to see the Brewers go, and I think everyone is correct. That should definitely happen. Where's this game at? This is in Kansas City. As Kansas City, again, they're leading 27-17. 3:26 apparently left to go. But yeah, Kansas City will move to 3-3. Detroit will fall to 4-2, which is good for, of course, the Packers. Again, I covered the Packers game earlier. The Packers, of course, moving up to 3-1, and the Lions will be 4-2. I think the 3-1. Yeah, 3-1's going to be better because it's a 700 win percentage. 4-2 would be a 667. So the Packers will be in first place after tonight. As for the Chiefs, they will still be in third place as they will move to 500. They will not hold any current wild card spots, but again, plenty of football left. Anyway, I don't think the Chiefs fans care about Week 6. So, yeah. It is Week 6, right? Or is this Week 5? No, it's Week 6. Yeah, it's Week 6. Already Week 6. Geez, we're moving. Just sooner or later, it's going to be Week 18. And then the season will be over. We're back here in Kansas City, where, again, they lead 27-17, and they just got a huge first down, and that resulted in the Lions calling a timeout. So 1st and 10, ball at the 15. Mahomes Hands it off up the middle. This is Hunt bouncing off defenders and is brought down after a gain of a yard. Guess you won't get my tie. Nope. No ties. No ties. Go Bears, yeah. I'll try to cover the Bears sooner or later. Yeah, no, again, tomorrow I'll be covering the Brewers. But, hey, I mean, sooner or later, I'm sure I'll see the Bears. Sooner or later, I'm sure I will see the Bears. Kansas City upcoming schedule. Again, we mentioned they'll play the Raiders. That's also in Kansas City. Then they host the Commies. 3 games in a row at Kansas City. Wow, that's very nice, NFL. Then they travel to Buffalo. Then they have a bye. And then they travel to Denver. So the schedule does get a little bit more difficult as they trend away from Kansas City. But definitely a nice 3-game homestand for the Chiefs. Meanwhile, the Steelers, of course, had to use one of their home games in Dublin. So that's very nice. Nice balanced schedule as Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco. Oh, he got hit there at the 11-yard line. And the Lions going to take their final timeout. 3:14 left to go. That is pie. That is pie if you're a math guy. So another commercial break. I hate commercials. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out, though. I really do. Appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, again, tomorrow I'll be doing the NLCS, and then Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, college football is the goal, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have been asked to do the ALCS, so I don't know. I will think about it. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'd have to just look at it. I think I have a potentially good crowd with the college football. We'll see. So glad I changed my pick for this game in the pick 'em earlier. Oh yeah, I wish I changed it. I picked the Lions, and I even said it myself. I just have a hard time thinking the Chiefs are going to be 2-4. There's no way. I'll pick the Lions anyway. Why not? And yeah, look at me go. So that means I will fall to 9-4. Yeah, I'll fall to 9-4 with my loss here. The Chiefs, of course, I have the Bills winning tomorrow and the Commies defeating the Bears tomorrow. Sorry, Robert. But I'm just going with the Commies. The Redskins, if you will. Again, we're still in commercial break, folks. 3:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Lions have taken their last timeout as the Chiefs are just looking to run out the ball or run out the clock. But I think the Lions will have the ball because they have it. I think it's, third down at the 11, 3rd and 6 at the 11. So, yeah. Now, they could, I guess, what they can do, they can run it. They can run it, not get it here on 4th down, or 3rd down. Just snap it under 240, get the first down, and then it would be game over. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that'll happen. The NASCAR playoffs. Yeah, just not really a NASCAR guy. I don't know. Not really a NASCAR guy. I don't think I could ever call a NASCAR race. Left turn. Left turn. Oh, what a left turn. Oh, did you see that left turn there? That was a great left turn by that guy. Oh, what a pit stop. Mahomes drops back, looking, and he's going to go down. That's a sack. A loss of 4 on the play. Looks like the Chiefs will go ahead and attempt the field goal. This game will extend for a little bit. You'll be 10-3 after this game. Nice. You picked the Redskins in Atlanta for the heck of it. Okay. Well, good luck. I don't know. I have a hard time thinking Atlanta's going to beat the Bills. Not that I'm trying to get you to change your pick. That'd be quite the upset. So it looks like the Chiefs will call a timeout just for the sake of it, I guess. Trying to make us all stay here. That's what they want. The Lions' upcoming schedule, they have the Buccaneers next week. That should be a good game. And then, of course, they're off. Then they stay, of course, in Detroit to host the Vikings. Then they travel to the Commies / Redskins, of course. And then for Sunday Night Football, they travel to Philadelphia for Week 11. So quite the schedule. A lot of solid teams there. Buccaneers, the Commies, and the Eagles. The Vikings, of course, 3-2. You might not think of them as a great team, but they are 3-2. So, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. Butker is on to attempt the the 3-point field goal try. Here's the snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. And the Chiefs now lead 30-17 with 2:26 left to go. The Lions have no timeouts. Got to make up some games on you, so I took a chance. Hey, that's a good strategy. Actually, I don't even know how. Am I still in first? I'm still in first. Look at that go. Look at me go. I'm up by 5 on Hammer, up by 8 on you, Chris. Trisk forgets to do it consistently. So, that's Shardo. I'm not too sure, but thank you again for joining. And then in my league where I know everybody, I am up by 2. And yes, my nemesis right there. Of course, they also forget to do it too. They're those bums. Those bums. So I'm leading the pack for now. Eventually I will fade into the pack. That's usually how it goes every single year. I'm leading out in front and then I fade down the stretch. All right, Butker kicks it off. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Breaks a tackle and is slammed down at the 27. Of course, I got to be number 1 because now I'm looked up as I'm a YouTuber. So now I have to be better. Like, I can't be worse. So I really got to work hard. Yeah, next year, hopefully we get some more people in there, and that'll be pretty fun. Try to push that next year. Thank you for the streams. Thank you, George. Thank you for being here. I think you were here for every stream today. Chris, I believe you were here as well. Same thing with you, Trisk. Again, thank you very much. I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, it was quite the day. Goff is in the shotgun, ball at the 27. Goff drops back, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 30. Laporta breaking a tackle at the 35, brought down at the 37. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on. It's going to be offsides on the Chiefs. Doc would need a race at Sears Point, I guess. Maybe Watkins Glen. My favorite is the triangle at the Poconos. Check out Rallycross. The race, I don't know. I don't think I would call anything like that, Steve. I just can't. I can't. That's something I just can't do. 2nd and 1, ball at the 36. Goff drops back, looking over the middle, steps up. Oh, he's bumped, and he throws it away, and that's going to be incomplete. Now they're asking if it was a fumble, but that is not the case. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Lions with 2:07 left to go. What's up, Doc? Redirect. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, CeeLo. This is pretty much the end of the game here. It's a blow. Well, not really a blowout, but it's already decided. But thank you, pretty much. I appreciate it. See, I was just talking mess on NASCAR, and CeeLo here is redirecting. Who does NASCAR? Look at me go. Now I'm gonna feel bad about it. Again, I appreciate it, CeeLo. Thank you very much, folks. Again, check out CeeLo. On the go with CeeLo. He's been kicking butt in the streaming world. Covers a lot of stuff as well. As Goff drops back, looking over the middle, fires, and is incomplete. Pass intended for Laporta. And that's going to bring up 4th down with just 2:03 left to go on the clock. A view is a view. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. I'll take it. Again, thank you very much. Appreciate it. CeeLo again, folks. Make sure to check out On the Go with CeeLo. He does a lot. Again, he does the left turn with the side. Oh, there's another left turn. I can't call NASCAR. It's something I just never will do. Again, folks, this is the ball game for fourth and 1 at the 36. Goff in the shotgun. Goff drops back, steps up, looking, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Jameson Williams, and that is going to do it here in Kansas City as the Kansas City Chiefs lead 30-17 at the 2-minute warning. Jay's 2 hits and 9 innings. Yeah, just a lot of, playoff baseball, it's just a lot of pitching. Then there's more pitching, and then there's some more pitching. And then you'll see a home run, then there's another strikeout and a ground out, then there's a strikeout, then a strikeout, and then there's a ground out, and then there's a strikeout. Oh, look at that, there is a strikeout. That's playoff baseball, but I call it anyway. Folks, again, appreciate you guys. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure, again, if you like what you see, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. For more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, appreciate CeeLo with the redirect. That is a lot of people. I'm definitely not used to that much, not going to lie. But I do appreciate you, CeeLo. Again, thank you very much. You've also, again, you seem to have taken a liking for some reason. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. Again, shout out, of course, Pure Adrenaline Sports, Rising Rhino, Play-by-Play, JJ. They've, of course, been supporting forever. But yeah, folks, again, if you like what you see, folks, make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I call games, folks. I do NFL, college football, and, of course, MLB. That is pretty much me in a nutshell. Thanks to the stream, Doc. Hope you have a great night. Thank you, Chris. You as well. Thank you again. You guys have been pretty much here the whole day. You forgot to mention that strike was a ball, and the ball, that was a strike. Oh, yeah. There's always that, too. That's going to be inside. Oh, no, it's called strike 3. He struck him out. Pretty much that type of stuff. In 1999, while building Brewer Stadium, a crane collapsed while lifting a portion of the roof, killing 3 ironworkers. Oh, my goodness. Bronze statues are in the front. Well, that's cool that they built statues. That's a shame. So kind of like most Seattle games. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much, CeeLo. CeeLo's good people. Yeah, no, I see that. Again, thank you very much, CeeLo, for the redirect. And again, those of you that are tuned in from, I guess, NASCAR, I don't call NASCAR, I'm not going to lie. But again, I do call NFL, college football, and MLB. So again, if you do like the style that I have, and again, it's already pretty much over here. As you can see, it's already past the 2-minute warning. The Lions are already out of timeouts. And the Chiefs pretty much going to kneel it out. Make sure, again, to hit the like and, of course, subscribe button. Maybe you'll like me later down the road because, again, the Mahomes going to just go ahead and take a knee. There it is, as it's now 2nd and 11. So, yeah, again, thank you guys so much. Oh, you did the Blue Jays game. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I'd like to welcome you, those of you that saw the Mariners defeat the Blue Jays 3-7. You're going to be seeing the Chiefs defeat the Lions 30-17. That's pretty much it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I didn't do baseball tonight. But again, appreciate it, CeeLo. Again, thank you all for tuning in. That's pretty much it again. Feel free, of course, to chat away. If you guys want to chat, that's fine. Talk about sports, whatever you want to do, as Mahomes is going to take another knee. Again, that's pretty much it. I hate to really, again, he redirected and hey, there's only a few minutes left in this one, and it's pretty much over. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than I call games. And again, if you do like the NFL, college football, and of course MLB, that is what I do. This is my 4th stream of the day. I covered the early game, Broncos, Jets, Browns, and the Steelers, Bengals, and the Packers, and now, of course, Lions and the Chiefs. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow for the NLCS as well, featuring the Brewers and the Dodgers. Going to forego Monday Night Football. I have a lot of Brewers subs to the channel, so I will definitely not abandon them just because football, is my number one. They have been very supportive to the channel, so I really do appreciate them. So I'm definitely doing Brewers. And there's a fight on the field. Oh, there's a fight. There's a scrum. The Lions and the Chiefs. Well, really, it's only a few players, to be honest with you, as there's a lot of pushing and shoving going elsewhere. So look at that. Oh, and they're still going at it. They're trying to avoid Pacheco's in the mix. I don't know who else that is, but again, just a lot of pushing and shoving. A lot of yapping. So look at that. You guys join and there's a fight. But that is pretty much going to do it for me. I apologize. Don't really have much to say other than, hey, the game's over. That's going to do it, though. You guys all have a great rest of your night. I'll probably send you guys elsewhere. If is Kelsey fighting with Reed? Yeah, probably somewhere in there. He just had to get a cheap shot in on his coach. But yeah, another fine. There's probably another fine. But again, appreciate you guys. I will probably go ahead and just pass it along. Just send you guys elsewhere. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, thank you, CeeLo, for the redirect. Again, if any of you guys did like me for the brief 1 minute I saw you guys, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, it's a growing channel. 1,100 subs in the last 10 weeks. We are averaging over 100 subs over a week. So again, we are definitely moving up, and hopefully this channel could be something special. I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later. Thank you again for hanging out. Peace. Good night.